Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Bitcoin and explain to you my wave 4 and going into a wave 5 theory with Benjamin Cohen here. Benjamin Cohen has what he's demonstrating here are the transaction fees, the amounts of transactions that are happening during the periods of waves with Bitcoin. And one of the things is about Benjamin Cohen is that you see over here at this top, he doesn't count that as a top. He counts the 64,000 Bitcoin as the top. And I don't count 64,000 as the top. I count it 57. But this right here is the amount of transactions, huge amount of transactions. Okay, you see that? This is like volume, guys. This is like volume, right? So if you come over here, down here, I'm at the bottom. Here's wave 1. You see wave 1? Transactions increased. And then right here is a massive amount of transactions. You know why? Because this is a wave 3, okay? But the one thing that he always says, and I agree with Benjamin Cohen on this, the only thing I don't understand is a guy that has a PhD in mathematics and he doesn't understand or doesn't like to do Elliott waves. I don't really get that. He should be an expert at it. That's just my take on it. So here's the deal, guys. You see how the transaction is really, really low? You know why it's really, really low? I'll tell you why it's low. Because that's not a fifth wave. That's all the correction right here. So let me go over to the Bitcoin chart. I'll explain it to you. Make it a little bit easier on this chart right here. Okay. So basically right here at this spot at 50, this is where Benjamin Cohen goes right here. I got that trend line, that vertical trend line right there. You see that? He's saying that's the peak. Okay. And technically he's correct to a point. He realized that this doesn't make sense. Benjamin Cohen has realized that this wave does not make sense over here. He's knowing it's over here. Okay, it's actually right here. Okay, so if you go into your RSI, I'm going to show you something. You see that top peak right there? That's your third, down for the fourth. That's your fifth of your third. This whole thing is a wave 3. Wave 3s are going to have the most volume, the most transactions, probably the most of everything, the most up, the most everything right here in wave 3. Now, this is the fifth. The peak of the last bullish sequence, okay? The bullish sequence of wave 3 ended right there at $57,579. That was it. Anything else was just, a little bit of gravy, got up, went down, and then it went up over here like that, and now it's been down ever since, okay? So why am I saying that he's talking about this area where I had that vertical line where it's 57 or 64 where he claims with most transaction fees? So right here, if you've seen in that chart where I showed you, he had a whole bunch right here on his on-chain analysis. I can't get to it, by the way. If you're wondering why I'm not showing it to you, I went to his website. I can't get to it. I guess I have to subscribe to get to it or something. And then over here too, it was a little bit higher transaction fees, and then he showed this over here too, right guys? Okay, immense amount. This was a blow off top over here. That's a blow off top. That was to be expected. Now you're over here, transaction fees really higher than average. Okay, not like the bear market. It went up. Why? Because that's a wave 1, impulsive wave, correction, nothing going on there. Massive impulsive wave on wave 3. And there's nothing over here. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand right here. There was nothing, basically nothing over there. You know why? Because that's not a wave 5. That's a B wave or potentially an X wave. I don't think it's an X wave. I don't like it being an X wave, but that's right there. So it goes back to my theory. Let me take these trend lines off, okay? I'm gonna go back to this area, right? Now, where are the transactions gonna start picking up again? Right here. I'll show you guys right here. This is where they're gonna start picking up again. 1, 2, here's your 3, somewhere wherever Bitcoin corrects to, and they're going to start picking up over here again, okay? But here's the difference, okay? What's going to happen, the fifth wave has lower volume than this wave, okay? It's going to have lower volume, but it'll probably have about the same amount as this wave. So the transaction is going to pick up like they did on his video, on Benjamin Cohen's video over here. And it's going to be immense over here like he has on his video, and they're going to pick up again. But the reason this is going to be FOMO fifth wave is because of the macro environment. Nobody's going to believe it. And they're not going to be getting in until this thing's all the way up here, guys. All the way up here. Just like this. Like Plan C said, I was looking at Plan C. He said those that are waiting for 10,000K Bitcoin are going to be the ones that will FOMO in at 30 or 35 or 40K. That's why this is going to be a FOMO fifth wave, guys. Pretty sure that that's what's going to happen. Hey, I'm confident, but at the same time, there's some things that could go wrong. I'm always planning for alternatives. I'm not just planning for one. This is a possibility. This is my highest probability for me. Now there's all alternate ones. Obviously, if Bitcoin just takes off from here, you know, that this changes things for me. If Bitcoin is just going to trend up here, to me, that's not good. This is a corrective move up, guys. Corrective move up. You don't want that. Okay. You want it to come down here, complete this, and get into a bullish sequence. If it stays in here, it's not in a bullish sequence, in my opinion. Not yet. Not yet. All right, guys. That's the end of my video. I want to give you that update on Benjamin's video right here that I was showing you where these transaction fees. This is actually pretty good on-chain data. I'm not too much of a fan of the on-chain analysis data. It does help. You know, I do look at a little bit of it to kind of guide, but this is very good data to have. Okay. See, but that's why he's saying 64. He's just off a little bit. It's actually 57 right here. That's the top right there, guys. 57, 457 or thereabouts. Everything else is corrective. You can see right there in the RSI where it started trailing down like that. Okay, and all this is a corrective move. Here's the corrective. Here's Bitcoin's correction right here, guys. Right here. Look at that. That is the correction right there. Starting right in. You want to put it like something like that. Start correct down, and here's this correction. This whole thing's a correction, and it's all the way down here now, coming up, and maybe one more down, like right there. All right, guys, that's the end of my video. You made it all the way to the end. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.